As I sit here, right, trying to piece the stuff together in my head of what I've always been trying to figure out for multiple years, but just never came to a conclusion. And it bugs me to death to think about this on a regular basis, man. I know a lot of you guys out there, right, who push back against what I'm saying is not going to understand when I say this. Why is it? Why is it that people, right? Because I think I mentioned this. I think I mentioned this in the previous video a while back about us paying to live. But I just want to break it down a little bit more, right? For the people who may not understand what I'm about to say here. Why is it that we're paying for water when in nature the water flows? So let's say for prime example, right? That the water companies out here who tell you, like, you know, they're giving you a privilege to have water, right? To have water that if you don't pay for any water, then you can't live, right? So therefore, we're going to provide a service for you that's already been here, right? It's already been here. We're going to provide a service for you and distribute to you natural water. Somebody help me out here, man. I mean, because as this stuff swirls through my mind, I just can't understand it, man. Like, you know, me and you has been fooled, man. We have been fooled. I'm trying to understand, man. So when you don't pay your water bill, they cut your water off. But the water that's out here is already natural. It's been here. As long as we're on this earth, it's going to continue to be here. But somehow, some way, they have profited off of you paying water and me paying water, right? Because all of us pay water, no matter how you look at it. We all pay water, right? Somebody help me out with that conclusion to tell me, why do we pay water? The next thing that I want to say, right, is for the electricity, right? I'm in this household, you know, family's household, right? Because obviously, you know, I'm here temporarily because of my health conditions, right? Because after that, I think I'll probably still be out anyway. But the electricity, man. The electricity is natural too, right? And I did research on this, so I can't really break it all the way down to you. But I'll say to you this: is that we have solar panels out here that people, I guess, however it goes, like I say, pay a lower rate or something like that when they're having solar panels, but they have solar panels that they get the light from. But you know, light is electricity. Somehow, man, that we all been fooled, man, into believing that if we don't have, if you can't pay your gas, I mean, if you can't pay your electricity bill, you get it cut off. Meanwhile, the sun provides it already. You see where I'm going with this, y'all? It makes me wonder, man. It makes me wonder. I can't get it, man. I can't get it. Just somebody help me out with that, man. Just try to sum it up in your best way possible, man. Because my mind doesn't think regular. You know what I'm saying? These type of things I wonder on a regular basis. Although I'm in these settings, I wonder. I wonder consistently, man. And if somebody can give me something that narrows it down and to tell me why that we have to earn to pay for that to pay for fucking electricity, somebody tell me that shit as well as the light. Please help me out here because I'm confused. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, or maybe I'm thinking about it right. But this stuff I never stopped thinking about. And so another thing I want to talk about is the gas. The gas out here comes from. I'm not exactly sure how the gas works, but I know for a fact it's naturalized. It's out here, right? You got to get it from different, some parts of the earth, somewhere around on the earth that I have to do more research on to figure it out. But the gas out here is naturalized already. It's already have. But again, again, we've been fooled to believe that we have to have gas, right? I mean, we not have to have gas. We have to pay for gas. So all of these things that's out here it's out here. It's free, man. It's out here for free, y'all. And somebody, I bet you somebody in the comments is gonna say that because they've been conditioned from the very beginning that this is just how life is. That from the beginning of time we've been paying for water, we've been paying for gas, we've been paying for electric. Now mind you, y'all, because I'm talking about this, it happened to me too. I thought that this shit was normal. I thought that it was. And this is what keeps the cycle going, man. Like you got to go out, you go to earn a certain amount of money to pay to keep a certain amount of light in your house, a certain amount of gas in your house, a certain amount of electric in your house. And if you don't pay it, everything gets cut off, right? Because they've shaped it like that. These companies. And people, even as I'm making this video, right? Because people, they're comfortable. They're comfortable, right? So they don't keep going with the whole thing, right? As well as myself, right? Give me 1 second. I'm back, y'all. I had to take care of the door. But somebody help me out here, man. Just try to figure this out because I think people do this because they're comfortable and they don't want to speak out against it because this is what they've known their whole life. I've known it my whole life. And even as I'm making this video, I still think that to some point that we got to pay to live. Like, it's making me wonder, y'all, so much, man. It's making me wonder so much, man. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, man. So please, somebody out there, I know you guys watching this, going to be watching this video. Please help me out to help me wonder. I hope that I'm not tripping, man. Tell me that I'm not tripping. Tell me that somehow, some way that this stuff that's out here, that's already out here for free, right? Because again, people is so caught up into the price tag thing that they can't see nothing that's out here for free because they feel like, oh, life ain't fair and stuff isn't free. Which in turn, right, I have to come to the realization as I'm making this video, right, that it's stuff out here for free. It's stuff out here for free. But they condition us to believe different. like I said before, man, somebody help me out here, man. Somebody help me out because this shit is gonna bug me, man, for a long ass time. And it's already bugged me before, in my head for many years, right? But again, I try to brush it off to the side, right? It's always like that thing that you think about so much in your head, and it comes to the forefront. It's just like, oh no, it ain't nothing, so I'm gonna push it to the back. But again, it's screaming, it comes to the front again. You know what I'm saying? That's how my mind is with these thoughts, man. And you know, they did it to us, y'all. They did it to us, man. And it's people out here that's comfortable like that, you know, that will continue to keep doing it because it's comfortable, right? And I've had people harass me, talk to me crazy, tell me, oh, if you feel so strong about this, why don't you go live in a wild? Why don't you go do this and why don't you go do that? Because there's some people out here, although they may know about it, they don't want to go out of the element because, this is a way to live, right? But it isn't a way to live, man. It's ass backwards. And I don't, in my humble opinion, I don't think I need to run out to the damn wild to go do all that. There has to be some way, you guys, that people who think like I do, they can come together and brainstorm to figure out how we're going to get out of this shit. Because this can't be how life is, man. And mind you, I'm smiling because I realize this shit, man, for what it really is, man. Like I realize it, and people, boy, I'm telling you. And again, it's no fault of y'all, you guys' own people. I just try to put the message out here to y'all, message. And so again, don't attack me. Don't make it seem like I'm delusional, right? Just think with some logic, real quick, man. Think. Just take out the time and think, man. Don't try to attack me. Just think about it. Think about it. Yeah, we shouldn't have to do all that stuff, right? We one with nature. Yes, we are. But this shit out here is like, to me, is like, it's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, man. Oh, won't you be my neighbor? Man, it's like, even though Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, nothing was real, right? Nothing was real, but if they imagined enough, it became real. And so I think that's how people are in this reality. They've believed so much because it's been put into their faces so much, it became real. And because it became real, they practiced that realness, right? And reality and realness go hand in hand, right? But the reality of it is that it isn't, man. It isn't real, man. It isn't real. Although we in these elements and this stuff is happening at the moment, when you really take yourself out of that element that you're thinking in your mind, and you really think, you think to yourself, man, this shit ain't real, man. Like they made all this shit up. They made all it up, like Monopoly. You're only as good as your next move. Like if you don't take a step, you don't mean shit. Ah, y'all. man, y'all. Ooh-wee. I just, sometimes I want to wipe this memory out of my mind, right? Because, some people say it's better to stay in the fantasy and don't have to tap into reality, because the reality of it is once they wake up and they figure out how shit is, they don't want to live life anymore, right? And even though I have this awakening in my mind, I know what shit is for what it really is. I still want to live, right? I still believe that there's a way out of this stuff. We just have to put our heads together, right? And I don't know where it's gonna come from, right? But for any of you out there who think like I do, we need to come together, man. We can brainstorm. We can even somebody give me some ideas on us making a group chat or something, and we're just talking about this kind of stuff, because it needs to be discussed. It needs to be discussed because for us free thinkers like this, it's going to drive us crazy. It's going to drive us crazy because we know the truth of what it really is, man. And they try to censor shit like this. They do. And it's sad because they want to keep that illusion going. And they've been successful for multiple years. And even after me talking about this, they're going to continue to keep being successful because you know why? There's going to be people out there who's going to have pushback. Because they're going to think that I'm just talking out of my ass. You know what I'm saying? I have a person right now, I don't even know the young lady's name, but she comes to my videos to look at my face just to laugh. That's it. And so most people is gonna laugh at this because they think I'm crazy. And I'm laughing at this because I can see it clear, man. Like it's like the right here. It's like our life, right? We as people, right here, right? And the illusion that's right in front of us. And us that's back here, we can see the illusion that's being put in front of us. Well, not all of us, but some of us can see the illusion for what it is. And we want to be able to find a way around that fucking illusion. Because it's strong, man. It got a stronghold on people, man, to the point to where they spend their lifetime in the midst of this shit, you know, and they end up dying. They end up dying. And I don't want to end up in my life being in a damn illusion and staying in the illusion and dying knowing that some way, shape, or form that something could be done about this, right? But, you know, that's the thing. People don't come together, man. They don't come together. They probably tired of me making these type of videos, right? Because they feel like, damn, man, does this dude get it? Like, is he tapped into the real world? Like, does he really even get it? Oh yeah, I get it. I get it, big time. That's something that you need to work on. Help me out, y'all. Help me out because I want to be able to find out, man, something, man, to ease my mind because my mind's on overdrive about this shit, man. I want to know, man. Somebody help me out here, man. You know, this is not a plea for help. This is just basically a plea for some clarification. You know what I'm saying? I need to know this, man. Somebody who with some logical sense that can break this shit down to me. I need to know. So until the next video, y'all be safe out here, man. If y'all in some states that's hot, man, stay cool. You know, and be blessed and have good health, man, because it's very, very important. Because if you don't have your health, you don't have nothing. All right. So until the next video, I'm signing off. I'm gone.